What's up, guys? Rick here to answer the number one question that I have gotten over the last 18 months, and it's something like this. How do I join a one and done? Where can I play in a one and done? Rick, are you starting a new one and done? I have the answers for you. Before I dive into all of those answers, I'm just going to stop right now. Everything I'm about to tell you will be linked in the description. I have a blog post about it where it walks you step by step through everything you need to know. Click that link. It's all there for you. So I'll try to make it very, very simple. It's only 2 steps, but the good news is, yes, indeed, I am going to run a one and done this year, starting at the Sony Open in 2022. I have not missed the opportunity to name it properly this time around, and it is going to be called the Run and Done. Thank you to whoever suggested that. I felt like a bonehead for not naming it that last year, but there's going to be a couple of interesting changes. Before I get to those, if you're wondering what a one and done is, and you've made it this far, that's pretty good. Essentially, every single week, you pick one golfer, you get the equivalent of whatever their earnings are for that event in points. If you have the most points at the end of the season, you win. That's how it works. You can only use the golfer once, hence the one and done. So if you use Rory McIlroy for the first event of the year, you can no longer use him again. That's it. The run and done. I'm not gonna say that correctly all year long. Is gonna be hosted on a website called officefootballpool.com. This means that I am not required to manage all of the picks and keep everything up to date on my website. And just like that ended up being a huge headache, a lot more work than I anticipated. And I'm cool with the work, but it just was like, it was too much. There are websites out there that allow for this. So I'm going to roll with officefootballpool.com. I have been in a one and done or two on their site before. Seems to work fine. That way, you put your picks in, it'll tell you who you have and haven't used. You'll be able to follow the standings. I won't have to manage all of that on my side. So that is a great thing. Another great thing is, again, what we used last year was LeagueSafe. I am not going to hold the money. I don't want to hold the money. We're going to put it in LeagueSafe, and at the end of the year, I'm going to distribute it out from there. So that's it. There's only 2 things you need to sign up for. One is LeagueSafe and one is officefootballpool.com. If you end up being victorious and you are the winner of the run and done, you are going to get this. If you're not watching on YouTube, it is a WWE style championship belt that is custom with your name on it, because I think that is fun and I think it is cool and I think it'll be a nice little trophy, and I want to just order one for myself anyway. So that's what the winner will get. Depending on how many people we get into this league will determine the payouts. Last year, I did payouts for each individual segment. I'm not going to do that this year. It's just going to be the entire season. And I'll pay out something like 10%. So if 1,000 people get in, probably 100 people will get paid, something like that. As we get closer, as we know how many people are getting in, I will tweet out the actual payouts. The details of this, it's $103 to get in. The reason that it's $103 is because the $3 is going to officefootballpool.com. That is what that's the fee for hosting on their site. So that goes directly to them. The other thing is, if you pay via credit card on LeagueSafe, they're going to charge you a transaction fee. It's about $4 or so. So all in, the most expensive this can be is about $107, with $100 going into the purse. Let me be very, very clear here. I make zero money off of this. I make no money. The $3 goes to officefootballpool.com. Any fees that LeagueSafe charges you goes to them. I make $0. However, at the end of the year, I am going to I'm going to make a distribution to myself, because what's going to happen is, when I send out the money via LeagueSafe, if there are 100 people in this pool, I would have already fronted the $300 to officefootballpool.com. I'll pay that up front so that we don't have any interruptions, and I will reallocate that money to myself and reimburse myself at the end of the year. So at the end of the year, $3 per person is going to be sent to me, plus an additional $200 to buy the championship belt. That's it. Again, that's covering my costs. I'm not making a dime on this. In fact, I'll probably end up losing money, but that's okay. I love this. One entry. You can only have one entry. It makes it easier for me. You have to go sign up and pay at LeagueSafe. The link is right here. Again, this will all be in the description. Make sure that your username or your email address match whatever you use for officefootballpool.com. If they don't match, I don't know who paid and who hasn't paid. If you are in officefootballpool.com, but you haven't paid on LeagueSafe, you're obviously not eligible for prizes, right? Like that's clear. There will be people that do that. So only paying entries are going to be eligible, and you've got to give me a way to know if you've paid. So you've got to have your usernames or your emails match up. The deadline to enter, January 12th, 2022. That is the day before the Sony Open. That's when we're going to start this, and it's going to run from the Sony Open to the BMW Championship. If you go into officefootballpool.com via the link that I sent you, you can see all of the tournaments that are in this league. We're not going to do 2 picks for the alternate events, so we're not doing the Puerto Rico Open, we're not doing the Barbasol, we're not doing the Barracuda, and we're not doing the Tour Championship. The other things are, it's just straight earnings. There's not any multipliers or increases for major championships because, quite frankly, the purses are already bigger. There's already a built-in multiplier, and depending on what your season-long score is, that will be how the payouts work. Again, it'll be a flat structure, probably like 10% of the entrance. There's not going to be segment payouts. It'll be pretty friendly. It'll be pretty fun. As I start to know how many people are going to be in it, I will start to release what those payouts are going to be. As of this moment, there's about, let's see here. Let's see how many people are in at this moment. I did like a soft release just kind of via email. So there's 52 people in. Last year, I think we had 350. I imagine we'll get at least that again this time around, especially when this video gets released. I'm trying to think what else. The fee, the rules can all be found officefootballpool.com on the link. It's very straightforward. It's very standard. Trying to think about what else I need to tell you guys here. I think that's about it. Obviously, I'm just announcing this right now, so there will be more communications. The communications will go out via email, via the website, officefootballpool.com. I'll communicate everything that needs to be communicated to you guys. And please, please, please read the entirety of this blog post about how to join, because it's very simple to do. It's only 2 steps, and then I don't have to answer a bunch of emails and comments. All the information is there for you. It is linked in the description. It should be fun. This is a great strategy game that allows you to compete against others. It is going to have a cool little prize at the end, plus the cash. It's fun. It's fun. I enjoy it. It's one of the best things of the year, and I didn't want to miss it again. Best of luck. I'll talk to you guys soon.